If you want to add a little pizzazz to a room or perhaps are looking for a special gift for a friend's home, our next guests have brought in a sampling of the range of their stylish giftware and accessories. Joining me now, our Dave Director and Mark Oken here to tell us about Restoration Lighting Gallery. Thank you guys for coming back.
Thanks for having us.
Restoration Lighting Gallery, you think lighting, but totally really not.
No, totally not. I mean, when people talk about Restoration Lighting Gallery, they see a chandelier like this. 1940s, 1950s, beautiful garland, silver plate. But we're a lot more than that. We've got a lot of cool things in the store.
And you guys brought a lot of cool things here.
Yeah, I think what you'll see is that Restoration Lighting Gallery is a fun shopping experience. It's not just about lighting, but it's about accessories and gifts and having fun with a lot of different items.
And it's really part of the Connecticut Lighting Center's family.
Absolutely.
It is, right across the street from the Hartford store.
Oh, really easy. Okay, let's take a look at some of the things you did bring. And let's go to the left here, and you bought two interesting lamps.
Really interesting. You have a beautiful emerald cut crystal lamp with silver accents and a really nice shade that complements it. You know, we do keep like 1,000 shades in stock all the time for people, and we'll make them. It's sitting on top of a table that was cast in Italy. It's all cast brass with nice marble, and that's a new piece. We have new as well as vintage, but we're looking for a certain quality level in the things we carry. Right next to it, you're going to see a table from the Victorian era, 1878, Bradley and Hubbard. Was an oil lamp. That's an oil font you see. We've electrified it, brought it back to life. You can see the copper highlights in it. It's just really, really pretty piece.
How long does it take to restore something like that?
We can put 30, 35, 40 hours into something like that, easily.
What's kind of interesting with that floor lamp is that floor lamp was made right here in Meriden, Connecticut. So kind of cool, a lot of history, nice Connecticut company. The other thing is that we're very careful on the shades that we use as well. Mm-hmm. Those are all American-made shades and hand-sewn. And we try to outfit different than over at Connecticut Lighting, where a lamp and a shade come together. At Restoration Lighting Gallery, we put this together for you. We can do anything that you want.
That's right. The base itself is something that somebody probably has in an attic somewhere.
Attic, basement, it's been around and they don't know what to do with it. They can bring it into us. We'll make it look as beautiful as that if they own it already.
All right, let's take a look at some of the other things you brought in here.
Some of the accessories are just really great. We found that mirrors and picture frames have been really, people like them a lot, and they're great accents to the home. So what you see is a beautiful cheval mirror. Both of these are made in Italy. They're new. All cast, high quality, and right next to them you're going to see the mirrors and frames that are all cast brass, anywhere from the 1900s to the 1930s.
So these are the ones you've restored?
Yes.
Right. And what's really cool and what we look for is things like this.
This is really heavy.
This is incredibly heavy. It's called a wedding frame, and what this used to be is a gift that people would give in the early 1900s for a wedding, and you can see that it's outfitted with a bride and groom, and pretty interesting.
This would be a perfect wedding gift.
Unbelievable wedding gift.
Now people, again, can have these frames in their home, or there's an old picture of a family relative in it. Bring it in. We can bring it back to life.
Now mirrors are great accents because they make a room look bigger.
Mm-hmm. And what we've tried to do as well is, like those two first pieces, those are frames that are made in Italy. We're very careful that we're trying to bring in European goods and higher quality. We can get those in different finishes. So we have a pretty wide variety, not just what you see in those kind of mirrors.
Are you seeing that more and more people are going to this type of style?
Absolutely. We've seen a really big transition. The biggest mistake in planning the store when we looked at was the demo, the age group. The age group is much younger than we thought. What we're seeing is a lot of young people who want to remember their mother, their father, their grandparents. And I can't tell you as an owner how many times I've gone in there and there have been people crying. And I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong? And it's more because they're so excited because they brought in a piece and they had it redone, and now it brings back all the memories of what that piece represents in their life.
That's great. Now what else do you have down here?
Oh, there's some great pieces here. This was once an oil lamp, and we converted it over to electric. This was an inkwell that was put in there. So you dip your pen in, write your letter.
This is really old.
This is really old. And what we've done is we've turned it into a piece of lighting and hid the switch right where the inkwell was.
How challenging was this one, though?
Again, we have gentlemen who work with us for years, and they have tremendous experience and are able to put this type of work together.
What is this right here in the front?
Oh, these are business card holders. Again, sharing some of the accessories that we have, nice giftware. They're made in Germany. They're all hand cut out and then put together, but they're just really different sculptures for different business applications for your business cards. In front of that, you're going to see a magnifying glass, another item that just really has proven to be a hot item for people.
Is that vintage as well? It's beautiful.
That's new as well. That's new.
Oh, it's new. Okay.
Yep.
Moving right over here, this is a unique piece, right out of New Haven, Connecticut. Geist Manufacturing. It was made here in this city, and a cool desk lamp. And as Dave was talking about the resurgence of people liking the old things, the old desk lamps are really popular right next to that computer. They add something to it, you know, a little feel of old and comfortable.
And what you can do is, in a lot of these, what you do is you put a fluorescent retrofit bulb, so the issue of heat is now, that's a non-issue, and they're just such beautiful lamps. And most important is, you can't buy these today. That they're just not, at one time they were expensive. Today, they're just not available. You can't get that quality of a lamp.
We don't have a lot of time left. What else would you like to talk about at this point? We have a couple more things here.
Well, a Stickley inspired lamp, all hand marquetry, all wood inlaid. That's about a 1900 era lamp. And this beautiful piece with the copper accents and the jewels around the shade, just really different type of desk lamp that you're not going to see around.
I think the key to all of this is that between Restoration Lighting Gallery and Connecticut Lighting Centers, we're really a great place for the holidays. Great gift ideas, and I think people will be surprised because of our name. It really doesn't say that, but between the two stores and one in Southington, you can find almost anything for any gift.
Great. So let's get shopping. Mark and Dave, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. And if you want to check out Restoration Lighting Gallery, all the information is on the screen, or just come to our website and we'll have that information for you. Again, we'll see you guys back again here soon, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Coming up next is an Italian